When I was around 19, early 20s, I was that girl constantly at the checkout counter with some new skincare serum, some eye cream, some hair mask, something in order to make me finally beautiful and to fix or change certain things that I didn't like about myself. I was falling for this marketing of anti-aging and falling for all the current trends trying to make me look different just so that I could fit in, so that I could be that new beauty standard. And the beauty standard changes all the time, and so I could never keep up. I could never get enough products, and I was never content. And honestly, after I implemented minimalism into my life and I really simplified my skincare, simplified my hair care, my skin and my hair have never looked better. And truthfully, a lot of that is that now I focus more on nutrition, so I don't want to negate and just say, oh, I just finally bought the products that work well for me. No, I did do away with a lot of products that I think were just doing more harm than good because they had toxic chemicals. Maybe I was doing way too much, and so all of that together was making my skin break out. For me, having a 10-step skincare routine and all these different products for my hair, I think they were doing more harm than good, because I was piling them all together. So today I'm going to share with you my simple skin and hair care routine that works for me. But just keep in mind that the things that work for me may not necessarily work for you, so do not feel compelled to have to purchase the things that I use. As somebody who had thyroid issues and eczema and just autoimmune issues, I definitely noticed a difference when I started focusing on nutrition and then removing all that excess junk that I was using. I was using way too many products. And so if you're interested in knowing what vitamins and supplements I take on a regular basis, my Amazon storefront will be linked in the description box below. And just so you know, they are affiliate links, so they do help to support my channel. So if you use them, thank you very much for your support. I actually dyed my hair a little bit over 2 years ago now, and the vitamins and supplements I have taken have basically made my hair grow back. So let's see if we can find it. Right around here is where you kind of see a little bit of brown. That is where I dyed my hair. I had actually done a balayage, so all of this is my natural hair that has grown back after 2 years. And I tell you, my hair did not grow this fast in the past. Like 2 years to grow this much, it would have taken me a lot more, and I think it's because of the things that I've been doing that have helped me. And then also because I don't have a curler, I don't have a straightener, I don't have a blow dryer, I don't use any of those products or don't even own those products. I just basically treat my hair kind of a little bit nicer than I used to, and I'll show you my little trick for how I get my hair to be kind of a little bit wavy and so that it's not frizzy, because I used to have very frizzy hair. But before I show you my hair care, let me show you what I do with my skincare. For my body wash, the two things that I use are castile soap and these goat milk soap bars from the brand Zoom Bar. You can tell I've been using this quite a bit. I've used this for a long time now, and my favorite is absolutely frankincense and myrrh. I'm obsessed with that scent. And my skin tolerates them very well because they're made of essential oils. Usually I keep a couple of backups from Publix, but you can also buy these on Amazon. Once a week, I use a manual epilator, and honestly, this thing was such a game changer. I'm so glad I found out about this. This is basically my way of managing my facial hair because I'm a pretty fuzzy person, I'm gonna be honest. And I used to always pluck. I am not out for spending on waxes and buying electric stuff and charging them. Like, I like simple things. The less things I have to manage and charge or constantly pay for, the better. And so this is something that I like to do once a week. I'm not gonna lie though, it does hurt. My face wash and also hand soap is castile soap, but I have it in a foaming container by mixing 1/4 to 1/5 part castile soap to water. And this is gentle enough to cleanse my skin without also drying it out. But in the wintertime, if it is especially dry, I will follow up with a little bit of almond oil. And on that note, I don't own makeup remover because almond oil and coconut oil do this job perfectly. For face creams, I have two that I picked up from a Korean drugstore. And the Innisfree is my face cream for morning and night. This one is one that actually hydrates my eczema-prone skin. And then the Laneige Water Bank is one that I use more so in the winter time. I keep it usually in my bag, so if I'm going out somewhere and my skin is especially dry, then I have something during the day. But generally, this is pretty much all I have as far as face creams. And they both have pretty good non-toxic scores from the app Yuka, which you can use for free to see the toxicity scores on your makeup products and just your personal care products in general. I never thought that I would say this, but my makeup now fits in one little pouch. I used to have a huge drawer of makeup, and now the only thing that I wear pretty much every day, or almost every day, is mascara and my tinted sunscreens. These, for me, have become my new makeup. I swapped out my foundation for tinted sunscreen because anytime I tried any kind of foundation, my skin would always break out. No matter what I did, if it was powder, if it was liquid, my skin just was not happy with foundation. And for some reason, it actually does okay with tinted sunscreen. I've tried lots of different ones, and this is the one that I have been using for almost 2 years now. It's basically one that is like a light coverage foundation, so it does actually kind of mold to your skin color. There's lots of different shades. And I've also swapped out my many lipstick choices down to one stick from Color Science. The color that I have is Berry. I love it because I can build it up and have a little bit more of a brighter color if I want to, or just use a little bit for a light color. But I can also use it on my cheeks. I mean, you could technically use it on your eyes, but to me that's a little bit of overkill. But I've been able to have the habit of applying sunscreen every day, and this just doesn't even feel like I'm applying makeup. It actually feels like it blends onto my skin very easily. And even though I can't say I didn't try, I am not sponsored by them, but I do genuinely love their products. For my body lotion, I use almond oil. I did used to use coconut oil, but I now use almond oil because I can also use it on my hair. And I just use a little bit, just a little bit goes a long way. So what I have done is I've repurposed an old bottle that I had from Olaplex. This was an argan oil, I believe. And once it was empty, I just basically refilled it with almond oil. And now what I like about it is that I can use just one oil for both my hair and my skin. So it's multiple uses in one, they're effective, non-toxic, and they save me money. Anytime I can keep from buying product after product after product, I will definitely go for that option. And honestly, I haven't noticed a difference between using the Olaplex and using just plain almond oil. But now let me show you my hair care routine. I know that all the awesome YouTubers will have their B-roll shots of them turning on the faucet and washing their hair and stepping out of the shower. And while it looks awesome, obviously I know that it's fake. But for some reason, it seems a little bit weird to me. Like, I don't want people envisioning me in the shower. Honestly, I'd love to know your thoughts on this. Is there a point when a YouTuber shares a little bit too much? Let me know in the comments below what you think. But because it seems a little bit weird to me, I'm gonna do something even weirder and just wash my hair in the sink. So here it goes. This was probably not the smartest idea because I'm probably gonna get water all over the place. Whoops. About a month ago, I swapped to these shampoo and conditioner bars by the Earthling Company, and I am so in love. There's no plastic bottle waste, they're non-toxic, sulfate and paraben free. They have natural scent options as well as unscented. They work for all hair types including dyed hair, and they have a satisfaction guarantee. They did send me Cool Breeze for free, but after a month of using it, I've been so happy with my results that I ended up buying their limited time peach scent and the Simple Fresh scent. My absolute favorite is peach, but unfortunately it is limited time only. But between Cool Breeze and Simple Fresh, hands down I pick Simple Fresh, the green one. It's a sort of minty, eucalyptus-y smell that I cannot get enough of. I will be honest and say they're not super strong smells though, so if you want for everyone to smell you when you walk in the door, this might not be for you. But if you want a non-toxic alternative that actually nourishes your hair, instead of drying it out like most shampoos do, you'll likely never go back. You can use my link in the description box below to check them out, and if you'd like to give them a try for a while, you can save 20% off with a 1, 2, or 3-month subscription. So to use the shampoo bar, I basically just take my wet hands and I create a lather, and then with the lather, I just put this onto my scalp. And a lot of people don't actually know that you're not supposed to use shampoo on your hair. You're actually supposed to use it on your scalp, so it really should last you a long time. It's not about the amount of hair that you have. And shampoo, if you actually put it on the ends of your hair, it can actually dry it out more. So you might not want to do that if you have another different kind of shampoo. Okay, there may be a reason why all the other YouTubers do it the way that they do it, because I made a mess of that sink. So I'm gonna just rinse my hair over here by the bathtub. And the conditioner bar I am so in love with because it makes my hair feel so smooth in the shower, but also out of the shower. I love what it does to my hair because a lot of conditioners I've had in the past will make your hair soft when you're in the shower, but then afterwards it doesn't feel like that smoothness, that shine, that healthy feeling basically. And two, I had a lot of sulfate shampoos beforehand, and I didn't realize how drying it was for my hair until I tried this bar shampoo, because this one, it doesn't leave my hair feeling dry afterwards. It makes it soft and shiny and healthy. Another tidbit too about my hair is that whenever I shampoo, I use like lukewarm water or maybe cold water if I'm actually taking a cold shower. But when I condition, I always use cold water or as cold as I can tolerate it, because that way it kind of helps me prevent frizz. Here's a side-by-side comparison of a hair shaft washed in hot water versus cold water. And you can see it looks kind of like shingles opened up, which causes that frizz, versus the cold water, which looks a little bit smoother. So there's definitely a thing as to the temperature of your water and how frizzy your hair gets. And generally I use just a plain towel because I'm not into buying all the other like fancy microfiber, whatever you call those special hair towels. I just use a plain towel. I personally like to keep my hair wrapped in a towel for just a few minutes so it's not like dripping all over the place. And one of the things that I used to use before the Earthling Company was this leave-in conditioner from Shea Moisture, but it also did help my hair to be smooth, to be shiny, and just to feel healthier overall. So I know that you're technically not supposed to sleep with your hair wet at night, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and you just don't wanna wait till the next day to wash your hair. So on this particular day, this is my post-wash hair, like waking up in the morning, and I'm gonna show you my little hack of how I actually get my hair to be kind of wavy-ish. My hair is generally like straightish. It's not like this kind of a wavy, and sometimes it doesn't curl nicely, but I've noticed that when I kind of put my hair in a bun, like actually roll it in a bun at night, it stays like this pretty. And I've showed you my leave-in conditioner, so this is the one that I use after the shower, and I've showed you my oil as well. The oil that I use is Olaplex number 7. I just removed the number off of it, or the letters off of it, because visual clutter. So these are the products that I use on my hair after the shower, and then what I do is I basically grab my hair and I turn around. I roll it into a bun. And sometimes if I'm just like leaving my hair around through the day, I will just leave it in a clip until like it mostly dries, and then I leave it down. And that's basically how my hair stays like curly, wavy, not frizzy or anything like that. But I grab a sock. So I take a sock, and I'm gonna keep my hair up for a moment so that I can actually show you. And then I just take my sock and put my hair in my sock and fold it over. And then I just fold over the sock. Hopefully you can actually see that, and it's not sexy at all, but it works. I'm telling you, it works. First of all, it kind of, when you have to sleep with your hair wet at night because you don't want to wait for the next day, it keeps your pillow from getting wet. It keeps your hair from like rubbing all over the place and like damaging it up further. So I like this. And then I just take it off in the morning, and voila, I got pretty hair. It may not look sexy, but it, you know, it results in pretty post-wash hair. And also something that I've personally noticed for my own hair is that when I leave my hair to air dry without putting it in a clip or without kind of like rolling it up, is that it gets frizzy. And I don't know what about it is, maybe like the water and the moisture or the humidity where I live, but if I actually roll it up, it does not get frizzy, and it stays that way basically throughout the entire days until I actually wash my hair. Because I don't have time for dryers and curlers and straighteners, and not only that, but those things damage my hair. So I want things that are actually going to make my hair look good and be healthy without all the work and the hassle. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Gosh, I got water in my hair. Where'd the lid go? Did I have a lid? I need to go to YouTuber school.